What's going on, guys? So listen, I'm down here in the shop today, and I want to bring you some information on some equipment that was sent out to us. First off, we did a review on the Kaiweets HT208 meter. Great little meter. Got the amp probe on top of it here. Dial does voltage, temperature, diodes, resistance, anything you would need out of a meter for electrical work. In conjunction with that, they sent us the Kaiweets Smart Digital Multimeter. I'll pop a link up here for you so you can go and take a look at that video. That thing is the size of a cell phone and does everything this meter does except for amp drop. Now, to get you into today's video, it's going to be on this 23-piece kit here from Kaiweets. This is the KET05. This is an electrical adapter kit for these meters. Works with either one of these. Doesn't matter which one you got. Even if you don't have these meters, if you've got a different brand of meter, this kit will work on it. And it's loaded with cool gadgets, pieces, extra stuff that really makes electrical work a lot simpler, especially if you get into more intricate stuff. So let me go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes of this kit and get this stuff pulled out for you so you can take a look at it, and I can kind of run through the pieces with you, show you what they are, tell you a little bit about them, and then from there you can make a decision on if you want to drop down and grab that link, go over and take a look at them on the Kaiweets website. Alright, so I'm going to get the little stuff out of the way right off the bat. You have got an assortment. When I say an assortment, I mean a full-blown assortment of different tip probes. These range from basic tips, just like you would use with your meter, all the way down to precise needle tips that you can use for precision. Pull the little plastic cover off from this one here, and that thing is down to a needle tip point. You could probably pierce that into a wire. I'm not a fan of doing that, although some people do it to test and things of that nature. But you could get into small, tiny connectors and pretty much be able to utilize this to test about anything. And then you've got an assortment selection as far as these tips go. Now, I'm going to hold on to this little bitty one here, and I'm going to show you this part. This is the cable set that comes with it. These are silicone cables that are similar to the ones that come with the HT208 meter. They're a little bit stiffer, but not by much. You got your standard 90-degree jacks that plugs into the bottom of your meter, and then here is where you attach all of your accessories. You can hook that right on, use that as a probe. If you don't want to use the probes, you have the ability to use these small alligator clips that'll clip on here. This one is a small one, basically what I would consider like a micro alligator clip. And then if you're doing some heavy duty stuff and need a bigger range, you've got these larger ones here that work really well. And that allows you to utilize that. Then you've got these, and these have the nice little clamps at the end of it where you could hook it on to something. You know, if you had a wire or something sticking out, let's just say, for instance, this right here, you could put that in there, hook it on there, and you don't have to hold it. You can watch your voltages, you can watch your resistance, whatever you want to do without having to sit and physically hold something. One of the features that I like about this is the fact that I can take this ground right here, and if I'm working on an electrical circuit, I can clip this onto the ground, and I don't have to hold that ground to anything. It's already clipped on. I know I've got a good ground. I can test it with my meter and check it for continuity from the ground to a ground terminal. Make sure I've got good continuity there. And then I can turn around and I can use my red one. And even in this kit, they send you standardized probes, just like you would get with your meter. And you can go in there and you can test any circuit you want to, test any point you want to on there. These right here have the removable caps where you can actually snap things onto the end. Best I can remember, these do actually allow you to clip that onto it. If it has these little spring clips on the side of it there, we can put it in there and utilize it. So you can leave these on if you want to. If you don't, you can take them off and you can pop these adapters right onto the end, clip it onto something, and go right on testing. The other thing that they have in here is a little fuse tester here. We've got positive and negative here, and I call it a fuse tester. There may be other features and stuff for it, but you can basically set that on to a fuse and check the polarity between the two terminals, and it's going to tell you whether or not that the fuse is good or not. I like that little tool, especially if I'm working on vehicles and stuff, because I can use that to just go through and test fuses real quick. Now, another feature that they give you too is these small little clips here. These have little hooks. They are similar to these right here. Now, this one's got the big one, and this one's got the little one. You can hook these on the wires if you want to, just like that, and it's going to stay connected. And you can get a current reading off of something without any trouble. Now, they give you this case, got nice little locks on the side of it here. The only thing I don't like about this case, guys, is the fact that the little hinge back here is just a plastic hinge. There's no, that's gonna break over time. If you use your stuff like I use my stuff on a regular basis, you're probably gonna end up breaking that hinge. The good thing of it is this is basically just like a standard Plano case that you could get in the fishing section at Walmart or any other sporting goods store, and you could put all this stuff right back in it. And I look at it like this. This case coupled with this meter right here. I mean, look at that. That's the case for that smart meter, and this is the case for the cables. This right here, I can stick it in my bag and I've got everything with me because all this stuff fits inside the case. So guys, I would really appreciate it if you would follow the link down in the description. Go over and check out the KET05 kit. It has all of your cable adapters and all of your fancy little connectors, your pin, push pins, test probes. Everything is in this case. You buy this case right here with all these pieces in it, you're not going to need anything else. You're not going to need any other accessories for your meter. You're going to be able to hook it up to this bad boy right here or this one right here, and you're going to be able to go and test and check diodes and check resistors. You're going to be able to check for voltage. You see if you've got a voltage drop. You know, you can take this meter, check your amp draw. You can get it all done with Kaiweets, guys. So listen, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I've had a blast going through this stuff with you. It's always great to have a company send us products that we can actually pull out, review, and send the information to our viewers. So thank you, Kaiweets, for sending that out. We appreciate your partnership with our channel. And speaking of channel, guys, be sure to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, drop comments or questions down below, and as always, stick with us. We're going to be coming to you with more videos.